Ford has pulled off something so surprising that it sent shockwaves through the entire automotive world, especially among those leading the EV revolution. At a time when nearly every manufacturer is fixated on electric vehicles, Ford has quietly introduced something that could completely upend the game. While rivals were battling over battery tech and range anxiety, Ford was secretly working on an engine so innovative that it could challenge not only petrol and diesel, but even the very future of batteries themselves. And this isn't just another powerful or fuel-efficient engine, it's a bold piece of engineering that might force the entire industry to rethink what's possible. Remember, this is a company with more than a century of history behind it. Ford has reinvented itself before, but this time the move is so audacious it's making giants like Tesla and Toyota take notice. With this breakthrough, Ford is proving that it's not just the flashy newcomers and startups who can rewrite the rules. The veterans can still shake the table if they dare to think big enough. Naturally, the question on everyone's mind is, what makes this engine so special? Is it merely another facelift model? Or are we witnessing a genuine revolution that could steer the auto industry in an entirely new direction? But first, to truly understand why this move is shaking up the EV market, let's see how Ford, a brand older than many countries, is suddenly rising to challenge today's most powerful and modern car companies on a global stage. Ford is not a new name. This company has been ruling the world's roads since 1903. But in today's world where companies like Tesla, BYD, and Toyota are dominating electric and hybrid technology, Ford has also shaken itself up and prepared itself. And now it is not just an old brand and name, it has entered the field with full force in the competition. Ford first changed its strategy. The company that earlier used to sell only vehicles with petrol and diesel engines started investing money in EVs. But Ford's biggest strength is its production network. It has manufacturing units in many countries like America, Europe, China, and India. This means that it is much easier for Ford to sell or supply vehicles around the world than other companies. Another thing that makes Ford different from others is its variety. Today, Ford also has pickup trucks like the F-150, which is the best-selling vehicle in America, and electric SUVs like the Mustang Mach-E, which are competing with Tesla. That is, whether it is the commercial segment or family SUVs, Ford has made its presence everywhere. But just making a car is not enough. The way to sell it and the way to connect with the customer also matter. Ford is moving ahead in this matter too. Now, Ford has expanded its digital sales platform and online booking system. Also, the software and updates that are coming in new vehicles are available directly from the internet, meaning Ford is not behind in giving a Tesla-like feel. Ford has done a great job of giving a new look to its old name. Now this company is not just a car company but is also moving ahead on the path of technology and sustainability. From a gigafactory like Blue Oval City to electric battery research, Ford is investing in every direction that will build the future. Today, Ford cars are sold in Europe, South America, Asia, and Africa apart from the US. And this company has proved that if someone wants, even a 100-year-old legacy can be revived with new thinking. Ford has invested £24 million to build a powerful EV testing lab at its Dunton campus. This lab has 8 test rooms that run 24 hours a day so that every engine can be tested for years of use. This ensures that whether the engine is electric, hybrid, or petrol, it will last a long time and perform well. Now let's come to America. People here love trucks and Ford knows this very well, so they introduced the electric version of their popular truck called the F-150 Lightning. This vehicle created a stir as soon as it was launched. More than 70,000 people booked it in just 1 week. And the interesting thing is that 90% of them chose its most expensive variant, and 80% took the option of a long-range battery. This clearly shows that people want power and luxury along with technology. Ford's game plan is to keep a pulse on each country, focus on low cost in China, strengthen green technology in the UK, and focus on powerful trucks and vehicles in the US based on consumer preferences. But the goal is not just to make cars. Ford wants to create an ecosystem that includes EV vehicles, charging points, locally manufactured batteries, and everything done in a sustainable way. Ford's Blue Oval City factory in Tennessee is part of this vision, which will take EV battery manufacturing to new heights. Along with this, Ford is also investing in charging stations in different parts of the country so that people do not worry about range and buy EVs with ease. Ford's electric revolution is not just making cars, it is also creating new jobs, new business opportunities, and a greener future in the country. Ford's goal is to provide EVs to ordinary people, not just the rich, so that everyone has the option of green technology. The bottom line is that Ford is no longer just a car company. It's a company that builds the future, a future that's sustainable, technological, and accessible to all. That's why Ford's electric journey is not only disrupting the market, but also has the power to transform the entire industry. Now let's come to the engine that has created a stir in the entire car industry, the ZZ632 Big Block V8. The name is as big as its power. General Motors left no stone unturned while making this engine. The kind of technology that was earlier available only in racing cars is now being tried in normal production vehicles. This is not just an engine, it's a mechanical monster. From its sound to its speed, everything is going to win hearts in a jiffy. The ZZ632's engineering brilliance doesn't stop at raw power. Its advanced combustion system ensures maximum efficiency, while its high-flow cylinder heads and precision-machined components allow for optimal air and fuel mixing. This means not only insane performance but also surprisingly smooth operation across the entire RPM range. What truly sets this engine apart is its versatility. Unlike many high-performance power plants that are limited to track use, the ZZ632 is designed for real-world driving. Whether you're cruising on the highway or pushing it on a racetrack, this engine delivers consistent, reliable power without compromise. But the real game-changer is what this engine represents for the future of internal combustion. At a time when the industry is racing toward electrification, Ford's bold move proves that there's still room for innovation in traditional engines. The ZZ632 isn't just a throwback to the muscle car era, it's a glimpse into a future where performance and sustainability can coexist. Ford's approach is clear. Instead of abandoning combustion engines altogether, they're pushing the boundaries of what's possible. By combining cutting-edge materials, advanced aerodynamics, and smarter fuel management, they've created an engine that challenges the notion that electric is the only way forward. Of course, this doesn't mean Ford is turning its back on EVs. On the contrary, the company is investing heavily in both worlds, perfecting the combustion engine while simultaneously leading the charge in electric mobility. This dual strategy ensures that no matter how the automotive landscape evolves, Ford will remain at the forefront. The ZZ632 is more than just an engine. It's a statement that innovation isn't limited to batteries and software, that the roar of a finely tuned V8 can still inspire awe and excitement in an era of silent electric motors. It's proof that the soul of driving isn't just about efficiency, but about passion, power, and the thrill of the open road. As the automotive world stands at a crossroads, Ford's bold bet on the ZZ632 raises an important question. Can the future of driving include both electric and combustion engines, each excelling in their own way? If Ford's vision succeeds, we may be entering an era where choice and performance go hand in hand, where drivers don't have to sacrifice excitement for sustainability. One thing is certain. With engines like the ZZ632, the road ahead is anything but boring. When you start this engine, it feels as if the ground has shaken. Its power is so tremendous that it feels like flying the car, not just driving it. But the question is this engine just a game of speed, or can it change the entire automotive thinking? General Motors says that the ZZ632 is not made just to show horsepower. It is such a level of engineering that can make every vehicle feel outdated. Now let's talk about the numbers. The ZZ632 V8 engine is the most powerful crate engine Chevrolet Performance has ever built. It puts out 1,004 horsepower, and that too without any fancy fuel, just on normal gas from the pump. Its peak power comes at 6,600 revolutions per minute, and can be pulled up to 7,000 revolutions per minute. Its response is so nimble that give a little acceleration, and the car is moving ahead in the blink of an eye. It is as good for drag racing as it is for street driving. Now let's talk about its design. It has light but strong aluminum parts to increase power but keep the weight low. Crankshaft, pistons, heads, everything has been designed at a very micro level so that there is no performance drop, even at high power.